Oh my gosh, can we play Monopoly on this channel?
No! You realize how stupid that would be? It would
Why?
be like, welcome to part 30 of our Monopoly playthrough. Not playthrough, walkthrough. This is where people go to learn how to play Monopoly.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
it would have to be online
Man,
Monopoly if we were playing in the same game, though. Darn.
I'm stuck on Mulberry Avenue. Like, I don't know where to go next. Like, I need a walkthrough.
Like
it's a
Monopoly, the
fucking-
Metroidvania.
Yeah. And like instead of missiles, you get luxury taxes.
Fun.
Now you can wring your enemies dry of all their money, all of their well-earned cash.
Monopoly Fusion. We need to make it.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Parks and Rec when Ron Swanson, he's explaining taxes to a little girl, and he's like using like her lunch to explain it. He's like, "This is your well-earned money. This is your well-earned lunch. You can do what you want with it. You can eat it. You can throw it away. Doesn't matter. It's yours. But then here I come, the government, and I take a big bite of it." And he just takes a big bite of her sandwich, and he's like, "And there you go. That's how taxes work." And she's like, "That's not fair." And he's like, "Exactly." And then, like, she goes and she writes a report. She was supposed to write a report about why government matters. And he was, like, explaining
thanks,
to her
Ron
why it
Swanson.
doesn't.
Atmospheric
So-
stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect that X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. It's
I
not
like
a
how the
female.
computer involves, it avoids calling it a she. Because, like, that kind of hints that, like, maybe the computer already knows about the SAX.
Or maybe I'm just sexist. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO investigation.
How far do you think I can throw this?
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, but, like... but then, like,
Time
the
for
girl's
some
mom-
monologue, by the way.
Oh man, more narration.
Yep.
As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too.
Oh, you
I
can
trust
always
it
trust the
without it.
computer in sci-fi.
Yeah.
In sci-fi media.
I trust this computer as far as I can throw it.
Haven't you seen the movie 2001 where they do as the computer says and everything turns out fine?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. But the little girl's mom comes to
Why?
office the next day, and she's really mad because well, I'll finish this after this.
I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. But I call it the Sax. I believe the Sax came from this capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the Sax is definitely our biggest worry right now. The Sax is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the Sax, just run. Don't think about it. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the Sax is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the Sax traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. Conveniently. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So, first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Want to read that entire thing again? Keep an eye out for the Sax. More like the S-E-X, am I right, fellas? Hey. Okay, so what about Ron Swanson?
Anyways, the lady was really mad at Ron Swanson, and she was like, "My daughter, got a bad grade on her report, because, she didn't write about why government matters." And he's like, "What did she write?" And she gives him the report, and he looks over it, and he's like, "Why does government matter? It doesn't. Smart kid." And this lady is like, "I don't know who you are, but you can't be putting those ideas in my daughter's head." And he's like, "Alright, I'll talk to her." And he talks to the daughter and is like, "You're a little too young to be making these sorts of decisions for yourself, but once you're older, you can despise the government all you want." And the little girl's like, "Okay." Cool.
Thanks, Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson is the best. He's such a cool character on that show. I love when he brought a pig to a barbecue, and he was like, "I'm gonna slaughter this pig and eat it, and cook it up and for everybody to eat it." And this park ranger is like, "Excuse me, but do you have a permit to do?" He's like, "Oh, excuse me, but you can't do that in the park." And he's like, "Don't worry, I have a permit for that." And he hands him a piece of paper, and he's like, "This is just a piece of paper that says I can do what I want."
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Oh wow. You're in the jungle now, baby.
Welcome to the jungle. Knees. I don't actually know any of the lyrics to that song. Also, my tongue hurts.
Oh.
Because I bit when I sneezed it.
Yeah,
yes,
I remember that.
I sneezed my tongue. I bit it
stuff.
when I sneezed. I said I bit it when I sneezed it.
Oh wow, nice. Security level 1 unlocked. Blue hatch is now active. Cool.
And don't you just hate it when you sneeze your tongue out?
Yeah, man. I sneezed my eyes out the other day.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
I think I have them on wrong.
You should have them on wrong.
You're playing Mario, right? We're playing Mario right now?
Yeah, playing Mario. That's right. You got it. Alright, fuckers. Give me all your shit. Oh gosh.
You're controlling this guitar that I'm looking at right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. It's the data room. Data, whatever. Star Trek. I've never really been all that big on Star Trek. I went and saw Star Trek Beyond with Allison, and that was good.
Did it go beyond your expectations?
Well, I mean, considering my expectations were nothing, since I'm not really a big Star Trek guy, yes, it did.
Nice. I'm glad my pun worked. Oh, cool, you got bombs. I thought you were gonna have to fight a boss. Oh well.
No.
It's okay, you can stand up.
Oh yeah. That's like when someone's drowning, they're like, ah, help! It's like, just stand up. Oh, okay. I mean, the water isn't always, you know, shallow enough to do that, but like, you get what I'm saying. It's like that one episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, when London was learning how to swim. And she was in like a bathtub in her room, and she was like, no, I can't swim, and the guy's like, just stand up, and she's like, oh, save my life, and then she falls in love with him. It's really stupid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No! I don't like you.
Honestly, I should have.
Same way.
I know nothing about the Zack and Cody saga.
What?
The Zack and Cody cinematic universe.
The Shrek extended cinematic universe. That is my favorite.
Yeah. Did you say what as if, like, this is something unheard of?
No, like, I'm just surprised you haven't seen Zack and Cody, because it's a damn good show. Well, we should watch it sometime. After we're done watching Ben 10 together.
Oh, right. I've also never seen Ben 10, so...
Yeah, there are, like, four series of Ben 10.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I like how I was like, Kevin 11 as a joke, and then you told me it was an actual
like,
character.
That's the name of an actual character in the show, and you were like, oh my gosh, that's awesome!
I mean, it's kind of stupid, but I liked that it was a thing.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Right now, we are going somewhere.
Okay, well,
Metroid
that's all you need to know.
We can go wherever we want.
More or less. This one's a little more linear.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that's just a side effect of the fact that it was supposed to be a handheld Metroid. But even so, I love this game.
Me too. It's my second favorite.
Sort of because it's more linear. Because, you know, oftentimes when I have... Would you fuck off? Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Give me help. Ooh.
Yum yum. Eat up the hell.
Because, like, you know, when I'm given, like, a huge map with, like, a really expansive area to explore, I'm like, I don't know where to start. This is overwhelming for me. Somebody make the decision for me. I can't handle it. And so it's sort of nice when you know, there's some linearity to these games. And, like, even then, this game does have its fair share of non-linearity. But, ooh, yes, that was a red one. That gave me lots of the goodies. I like that. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't like games where it's really confusing. Oh. What? Oh, sorry. Never mind. I don't like games where it's really confusing about it. I guess I would prefer a Metroidvania where it's obvious where you're supposed to go, but it still gives you the freedom to explore the area you're in.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You just solved a puzzle, I guess.
The only reason I know that is because I watched the Beard Bros do a playthrough of this, and it took them fucking forever to figure out how to do that, and finally they were just like, we're supposed to bomb the floor, how are we supposed to know that?
Yeah, that's probably how I reacted to it, too, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Die. Is this a bombable wall? Oh, fuck.
Didn't look like it.
Nope.
You become very suspicious of walls in these games.
Yeah, yeah.
Same with Zelda.
In Samus Returns, it's a lot easier because like it's a little more obvious, and even then you have the little power up that can like help show you the world.
Which a lot of people don't like, but I mean, you don't have to use it. It is helpful though. I mean, I can understand why some people don't like it, but
yeah,
I kind of like it. It's like they had the X-ray scope in Super Metroid, and it's really hard to use and a little annoying.
I don't think any other game. Wait, no. Metroid Prime had that, right?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with those games. Maybe I'll have to play them on this channel.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not good at 3D games. Well, okay, I played through Portal series.
Oh yeah, I love Portal. Oh my gosh, Wheatley. Wheatley is probably one of my favorite video game villains. Just because of how lovable he is. Okay.
I'm normally not a fan of first-person games, but I really enjoyed those series, so maybe I would like the Metroid Prime games.
I haven't finished a Metroid Prime game. I've played through a very small amount of Metroid Prime 1 and a little more of Metroid Prime 3 than I have of Metroid Prime 1. And Metroid Prime 3 uses like the motion controls, and a lot of people really like that because it makes aiming really easy, but personally, I prefer the GameCube controller aiming controls of the first two Prime games.
Huh. Well, I can't use motion really controls on an emulator, so...
Well, yeah. On emulator you have a mouse, which is also really good for aiming.
Oh, okay. Seems like the best option for...
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Metroidvania formula doesn't work very well in 3D, just because I've had such a hard time of figuring out where to go in Metroid Prime. Because like the map is like in 3D, and you can't like wrap your brain around like where you're supposed to go and all this shit. And like it's just kind of confusing. I want to save before I go down there.
I see.
Because yeah, I knew there was a save room there. Because I'm smart. I didn't know there was a save room there. That was dumb luck.
Well, it's on the mini-map, so...
Well, it wasn't. Until I got there.
I see.
Yeah, see?
Whoa, what is this background? Are those like giant X-parasites?
It's from Nanobots. Did you recognize it?
Oh yeah, of course.
So that really bad Nitrom game. For those out there who aren't familiar with Nitrom, go fucking play a Nitrom game. They're great, except for Nanobots. That sucks.
Well, yeah. It's the screen is too small for its own good, so it's very easy to get hit, and you only have like 3 hit points, or 4, 5? How many hit points do you have in that game?
I don't even know.
Anyway, the levels are super long. That game, I don't know.
It can go die in a hole.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I love Nitrom games, but that one's just no. No, thank you. Where's the...
Maybe it's up there.